Morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. I want to talk today about the ripple effect of sin. You can see this in Joshua chapter 7 with the sin of Achan. I mean, things have been going so well, and then suddenly they just conquered Jericho. Then suddenly Ai, after an incredible victory, an Israelite foot soldier named Achan chose to disobey some clear directives regarding the treasures that were captured during the war on Jericho. Joshua said to his men that all the spoils taken from Jericho were to consider to be devoted things, to be belonging to God's treasury. But Achan defied Joshua's orders, taking some of the valuables for himself, and he hid it in his family tent. Now Joshua was unaware of Achan's sin, and he sent a small contingent of soldiers against the city of Ai. And the confident Israelites were a little bit cocky, to be honest. That they suffered a major defeat and a rout. Joshua immediately recognized that something must be very, very wrong. He sought God's face for answers, and he eventually identified that Achan was the source of this sin, the culprit. And in an act of severe judgment, the guilty man and his entire family, livestock, everything he had, were all destroyed. By this fearsome act, Joshua determined to follow God and to remove those who would stand in the way of God's work. The story of Achan illustrates to us a genuine principle that Christians are vulnerable, particularly after they have success. Although it can be very difficult, we must take the appropriate steps to remove all of those who block God's blessing and God's work in our life. When someone you're close to, like Achan, compromises a core value, the ripple effect of his or her sin can be felt right throughout the body. It can hurt many, many others. Although it might hurt at the time, strong Christians must stop the ripple effect before it becomes a flood. Be careful who you let into your life. Be careful today who you let inside your inner circle, because if they come in with sin, the ripple effect can be felt right throughout, to everybody around you. So God bless you. Don't be overconfident, but trust in God, identify sin, knock it out, and stop that ripple effect before it becomes a flood. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.